What's going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit that like and share button and subscribe to Truthtrtube. As you can see by the thumbnail, reward yourself and by risking it all. And what I mean by that, I mean by take risk. A lot of us are just too timid. A lot of us are just cowardly. A lot of us are just too comfortable. If you know that you have a mindset that's progressive, a mindset that likes growth, you go for it, man. You go for it. Don't let no one stop you from believing in yourself, believing in your abilities. And what I mean by that try new things in a positive way. Make sure it's legal. A lot of us are just scared to do things, and I think the reason why we're scared to do things because we are around people who are also scared to do things, try new things, and make things more difficult than it is. But it's all about the heart. It's all about the mind. It's all about you saying to yourself, man, I'm tired of this. I don't want to be in this situation no more. And some of us are just too comfortable in how we live our day-to-day lives. You know, a lot of times you gotta press it. What I mean, you gotta press that button daily. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard because sometimes you eventually plateau, but you gotta keep going and keep going, keep going. You know, anytime you see someone successful, you one thing they have in common, they never gave up. They never gave up. Some people, when they settle, they just give up. We could all sit here and talk about the system. Yes, the system has a part to play in it, but the bigger part is you. That's only the puzzle is missing that one piece. And the more you try, the more consistent you are in what you want to be and your focus, you go for it. A lot of us, we need to just carry ourselves with confidence. And when I say confidence, I mean mature confidence. I'm not talking about the childish swag that a lot of grown adults say all the time. Oh, my little son got swag, my daughter got swag. Swag is a terminology but make sure you stay in the situation you're in, right? Alleviate that terminology, swag from your vocabulary. Walk with confidence. The same way you walk the streets, you walk with your head held high. And the next thing too, you gotta allow people to leave your lives. Those who don't do anything for you in a positive way, who don't motivate you, you gotta know when to just move on. And when I say move, I'm not saying stop being friends with them. You gotta let them know that hey, I'm on this trajectory, and I need you to either be there for me or not be there for me. A lot of people be in relationships, and as I get old, I realize this: they're comfortable in relationships because both of the individuals had the same mindset. Same mindset is nothing progressive. You know, and when you with someone who doesn't have a progressive mindset, I'm not even saying with someone spousal, I'm just saying your surrounding cast. All y'all gotta be aiming for something. And most of the time it'd be one person in the group, two people in the group who's aiming for something positive. And that's what you need, you know? And that one person, he's there to risk it all. And I give a little analogy, right? As we got older, right? If you notice that we was told as kids to put your money in the bank, put your money in the bank. Play it safe because our parents play it safe. I won't say it again. I say it in every video. Our parents are cowards. They just cowards. We love them to death, but they cowards. But what you need to do is change and remove the thinking that you was programmed with and replace it with positive thinking, much more better thinking. You know, like me, I put my money in the bank, but all my money don't go in the bank. You know, because I'm not afraid to take risks. I got a business and I hustle when it comes to other things, and the hustling I do is legal. But like I said, I'm not afraid. When I was younger, I listened to all the lies that was told to me. But as I got older, started reading and started listening to people who have a wider perspective, you think differently. And that's the next thing. We gotta tell ourselves on a daily basis that we're successful. you know, and that's the next thing too. We weren't brought up that way, and you always gotta tell your kids, look, if you want to be a loser, you want to be comfortable, you want to be stagnant, it's all right with you. But I think a lot of us need to start instilling confidence in our kids. You know, make sure our kids are better than us. Not hate on our kids, just make sure they're better than us. You know, You gotta allow yourself to learn. And this goes back, like I said, listening, reading. Listen to people who made something out of themselves. You know, not a person working at a factory. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta be listening to people who are about something, who want to see your well-being. They want to see you succeed. And the next thing too, learn not to be idle. Summer's coming up. It's a little warm day, and you look idleless. People just idle. Nothing. They have nothing going in life. I'm not saying that a person can change overnight, because they can, but the odds of that happening depends on the people they're around. Eventually, you gotta say, man, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of having a bum ass job. I'm tired of bagging bum ass chicks, bagging bum ass dudes. You gotta allow yourself to look differently and think like, I don't want to do this no more. I still remember one time I was at a tire spot, right? Yeah, my tire checked. There was a chick, me and her talking, me and the guy changing on tire talking. And this woman didn't know me from Adam. And the first thing she said, I'm tired of having broke sex. I'm like, what? You even don't know me. And I wasn't trying to kick it to her, nothing like that. We just all talking. And she said, I'm just tired of having broke sex. I'm like, damn, well, we got to change. But you see what made me proud that she said that? Because at least she notices what she's doing. And a young lady who held herself accountable at that moment, that tells you something about her, because she has potential. And by having that potential could take you further in life, you know. And that's something that really caught my attention. And last but not least, a lot of people got to understand themselves. We don't understand ourselves. Someone I know, he goes to therapy. And I'm like, you got issues? He said, no. You just sometimes need someone to talk to. You can't talk to your wife. You can't talk to your friends. Therapy, black people have this notion that therapy means you're crazy. Not exactly. Therapy means you need to get a, a party that's absolved from everything else, from people that know you, that know your situations, because they'd be able to not direct you, but have you thinking, have you understand things differently. And that's something as black people that we scarf on, we look down upon. Let me tell you something. When you have family and friends and you can't speak to them about something that you feel that could probably harm you physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, and they don't want to listen to it, and they give you the same runaround, disown them. Straight up, just disown them. Get help for yourself and understand yourself. And in order to do that, you got to reward yourself by risking it all. Don't matter what people tell you. You got to do things that benefit yourself. Like I said, start that business, think differently, read, listen to podcasts, and denounce a lot of people who are around you who are not going the same place or the same direction that you're looking. Family, like and share this video, and subscribe to Truthtrtube. Thank you.